So we're learning about union. We've created a couple of tables, 4 different tables. We've unioned all the records together. And I promised you that sniper story in the previous video. We'll take a look at that here in a second. And then here is the link to these documents if you need to get this document. So we could select vendor as row ID, vendors, and union, select employee as row ID. So we did that. And here vendor as row ID and V first from vendors as row ID E first, as row ID C first. Union select customer as row ID. Oh, so we're doing this customer as row ID, and then we're also getting C first, right? So that's interesting. What is vendor? What does it do with the single quotes? Let's run that and see what happens. See what memories get jogged. So vendor. Oh, I like this. So this is adding in a literal value. A literal value. It's not querying the table. We want to know which person was a vendor, which person was an employee, which person was a vendor, which person was an employee. So we added a literal value into our select statement. So our previous query we did was this long one, or before it we did this one, right? We did customers, first name. We got first name from everything, remember? But what if we want to remember what table they're from? How can I modify this query? Let me bring this into my text editor. So I can modify this query by adding a literal value. So I'm right now selecting first name from customers, and I'm calling the customers table C. Now I'm going to add in a literal value. I'm going to call it customers. Select customers as I don't know, type. Well, I can't use keywords. Set customers as category, okay? So it's going to be category. Category is not a keyword. And then C first. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to add that in to each of the ones. There's customers, and then we have select, and we're going to employees here. So employee. So I'm going to do, this is a customer. This is an employee. And then select this is, what is it? Vendor. And then this one is stuffed animal. Okay. So I put that in. And now it tells me which name belongs from which category. Cool? I like that. Do you like that? How many people are not blown away by this? Like, oh, I totally got this. How many people? Let me see your hands, otherwise I'm going to make you get up and walk. You're like, I totally got this. How many people? I don't know. I'm going to have to work with it. Cool. Yeah, so work with it. What else do we have? So that's vendor. That's pretty much it. So just some other examples of those. So that's it for unions. All right, so we're done with the SQL stuff. I'm now going to read you that story from Father Gregory Boyle about Sniper. Great story. So Father Gregory Boyle writes about working with gang members in Los Angeles. One particular tough young guy told him that his name was Sniper. Father Greg asked, "What else do they call you?" The defying answer was Cabron. Greg persisted, "But what did your mother name you?" After a pause, the gangster admitted, "Napoleon." Softly, Father Greg suggested, "She must have had a nickname for you." Looking as if he might cry, the boy whispered, "Napito is what my mom called me when she wasn't pissed off at me." Beneath whatever roles we play in society, we long to be called by our affectionate childhood nicknames. That's kind of cool. You know, because he works with these gang members, and then like to kind of get that kid back to that place of remembering his innocent nature. He's like, hey, what did what did your parents really name you? You know, your gang friends call you Sniper, but what's your real name? What do people call you? Cabron. Yeah, you know, but what did your mother name you? Napoleon. But what did she call you? You know, and then the kid starts crying, Napito. Totally sweet. All right, that's the Sniper story. It's a very cool book if you are into these types of things, reading. Tattoos on the Heart. And it's like, you know, you could read it, and the next time you're in LA, you could drive by and you could shake that guy's hand. Kind of neat, right? You can say, hey, I loved your book. Nice to meet you. Thanks for your good work. Carry on. Get back in your car, get back on the freeway, keep going where you're going. All right, that's Tattoos on the Heart by Father Gregory Boyle. Makes me almost want to cry.